darling.
Hey, what's going on? This is Fernand Jimenez. Good morning, beautiful world. It's a pleasure to see you and be with you here today. We're kicking it live from Periscope. And what I want to do, I want to share with you today, I want to share you the 3 self-limiting beliefs that keep abundance away for entrepreneurs and for anybody in their life. Before we go into that though, I want to announce that we're doing a webinar with my group today. My group's called the Virtual Profit System. And we're doing a webinar, and the webinar basically is at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to catch that webinar, it's going to be at superheroplan.com. Superheroplan.com. Yeah, for some reason my phone is going a little crazy, so it's bouncing all over the place like if we were in a little bouncy chair. So check this out. These are the 3 limiting beliefs that keep abundance away. That they put a sign in front of your door and they say abundance come here no more. Abundance come here no more. Okay, so the number 1 belief that everybody does not realize, but it's controlling their relationship with money and their ability to master money rather than be the slave to money. The number 1. And this is in no order by any chance. Some people, it's more important this one. For some people, rule number 2 or number 3 is more important. But we'll just start with this one. The 1 self-limiting belief that keeps you broke, right, and everybody else that's broke, is that they believe that money is the root of all evil. Yeah, how many of us have heard that, right? Growing up, you're told money doesn't grow on trees. Who do you think you are? Or how many times were you growing up and you saw somebody that was very wealthy and somebody said, look at that greedy pig. Yeah, they're all a bunch of crooks. Rich people, they just get rich because they cheat people, because they screw people over, right? All those comments come from a land of lack, come from a land of how can I say, of complete negative. You know, they come from the opposite of abundance. They come from a land of poverty mindset, okay? So to believe that money is the root of all evil is completely wrong, okay? It would be like saying guns are the reason why people are killing each other, right? No, people are not killing each other. The gun doesn't shoot itself on its own. It's the people that grab the gun, right? So just like there's people that shouldn't be driving, right, because they drive drunk and all that stuff, or they're just crazy drivers, right? There's also people that shouldn't have guns. They're not mentally stable. They don't know what they have. They don't realize that they can kill people with it, right? Or if that's their point, it's not good. All right, so the same thing with money. In reality, one guy said it best. He said, the lack of money is the root of all evil, right? And tell me, because yesterday I was sitting at a bar and I was having some lunch and I was hearing a guy and he was saying, listen, all we really want to do in life is simplify life. And to simplify life, you have to have money because that gives you the options. Okay, so that's the number 1 rule right there, self-limiting belief. Money is the root of all evil, and I'm saying no, it's a lack of money that's the root of all evil. Okay, second self-limiting belief. We're going to start getting deep here, and that's how this works. It gets good when you start getting deep, you know? So the second self-limiting belief of why abundance is not being attracted to you, it's actually being repelled by you, is because you believe you don't deserve it. You know, you believe that no, that extravagant lifestyle, that ability to master money and time, that opportunity to become one of those people that can dictate your lifestyle by your choices and by your actions and by who you talk to and by how you invest your money that you make right now, right? A lot of people believe that they don't deserve that lifestyle, you know, or other people believe, like, say, like in you know, some people, they try to choose a path that other people suggest, or a path that's like part of the family legacy or dynasty, and they realize, no, I want to do my thing. I don't want to have to be part of that whole thing. And then because they did not follow that path that was expected by them, that's where these ideas kind of creep in, and where they're like, well, you know what? I don't deserve it. I don't deserve the abundance because I've abandoned the path, or I've abandoned my family, or I've abandoned the idea, or I'll become, you know, I'm a sellout. That's why I don't deserve it. I'll give you a great example of how this one is it's really subtle and tricky, right? I play guitar, okay, and in guitar, you know, when you want to learn how to play a piece, there's 2 ways you can go about it. You could either find music, especially classical music, you could find music that is written in notes. So you have to read music to be able to interpret what's on the paper, right? That's hard, because if you don't know how to read music, then, oh my God, you're like, you're there like with a it's just like if you didn't know how to read and you had to get somebody to tell you what each word meant and then you put it together. So there is this one guy, his name is Matteo Carcassi. He's got a beautiful set of studies. There's about, I think, 24 of them. And I was studying it because I was taking class with a professor of mine about a couple of years ago. And all the versions I had were written music. And since I didn't want to work on my music reading abilities, I didn't learn the pieces, right? And since I didn't want to cheat, as they say, right? Because you can find something that's called tablature, and tablature is a very easy way to learn anything on the guitar. It just tells you the position and the string, and you just play it by ear. It doesn't tell you how long the note, how you strum it, but you figure it out by ear. But now you know where to put your fingers, and you just figure it out. It's so much easier, right? Well, because I did not get access to this by reading music, in my mind, I did not deserve to play the music by cheating using tablature, you see? And that was that, and for almost 2 years, I did not advance in the playing of those studies, right? And so that's the whole point of I do not deserve it. Or here's another one. How many people do you know that have a suit, right? Or a dress, like a woman, or a dress, that they only wear one time a year because it's so good? Hey, that right there, that's I don't deserve it mentality. So bust it out. You do deserve it. You deserve more of it. Anybody that tells you don't deserve it, they're working on your circle of concern, and that's wrong. Third, self-limiting belief of why abundance is repelled by you and not attracted to you, is not coming to you. Third belief, I do not love myself. All right? And like I was saying, these are tough. These are deep, okay? So you're like, how can I not love myself? Of course I love myself, you know? But I'll give you another perfect example of it has to be coming from a point of lack of self-love to do these activities, especially these self-sabotaging activities. How many people do you know that when they get their mail, they do not open it? They just shove it somewhere, put it like in a drawer or put it in a bag, and they just keep accumulating mail left and right, and they only open, like, say, if they know a check is coming or something like that. And then all of a sudden, boom, they forgot to get an important letter, or they forgot to get something that was critical, and since they did not open the mail, they did not love themselves enough to care for them, for their mail, for their responsibilities. Boom, they fall victim to everybody's trap. Okay, I don't mean to sound negative, but it's true. Everybody out there is setting up a trap for somebody. Hopefully it's a good trap, it's a value-based trap, but the majority of times, no, it's just to take something from you, whether it's your time, your money, or your talent. Okay, so I don't love myself is very critical, because sometimes, you know, or here's another one too, like when you decide you're going to do something in your life, finally you decide you're going to tear it up, right? And then when it comes to the point of you having to take action after something they tell you, you don't take it. You're paralyzed because you want perfection so much, because it's like you can only love the perfect product that comes out of you. You can't love something that you do not consider perfect. See how subtle it is? It is so subtle. All right, so little break, just to give you a chance to learn more about what we're saying. Superheroplan.com. That's the webinar we're going to have tonight. Superheroplan.com. You're going to get a chance to meet the virtual profit system. Okay, so I was talking about the three beliefs, the three self-limiting beliefs that keep you broke, all right, that keep abundance away. And they are: money is the root of all evil. Number 2 is I do not deserve it, the belief that I do not deserve it. And 3 is I do not love myself. Okay, if you want to know more about what I've talked about, the guy that I learned this stuff, his name is Joe Vitale. Phenomenal. I love this guy, Joe Vitale. Okay, look him up. And if you can't look him up, we can't find him, hit me up. Check me out on Facebook, Fernand Jimenez, right? Fernand.Jimenez.5. That's my handle that's my username on Facebook. You can check me out on Twitter, Fernand F. Jimenez. You can check me out on Pinterest, Fernand Jimenez. You can check me out on Instagram, Fernand Jimenez. I'm on YouTube also, so check me out, okay? And don't forget to go tonight at 5 o'clock at Eastern Standard Time. Check us out at a live webinar. We got so much more goodies to share with you. We're going to teach you how to use the internet to leverage your story, to leverage all those beautiful thoughts and experiences that you have to help you make money, to help you use this new technology, this new platform. This is going to equate, I mean, this is what I love about the internet, about being online, is that those big companies, those big corporations that have big budgets to buy this and to do that, the internet has equalized it. Once you learn how to use the power of social media and social influence, and once you learn how to speak to people, how to communicate, you are now working at the same level as these big corporations that used to rule it in the past because they had budget to hire people, to hire the talent. Now that is over, okay? That is over, and that's what we're going to teach you tonight, okay, beautiful people? So keep growing, keep sharing, and keep loving. And don't forget to check out superheroplan.com. Love y'all.